There we go. Welcome to the ranch, everybody. I hope
That was-
everybody's doing wonderful
That was a
tonight.
struggle.
It is. We're still trying to figure some of these things out. We're learning every day.
Technical difficulties.
And man, talk about learning every day's or every day, boy.
Yeah.
Learning every day. How about that short yesterday that you put out?
Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday that you put out, all about trying things,
Trying new things
that you haven't done before.
Yep. Getting on the tractor.
There you go. You did some tractor work. So
I did.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How'd that feel to do something different?
It was a little scary at first. I don't like new things. I do not like new things.
I got it. But nonetheless, you did it.
It was a good feeling though. It was a good feeling to know that we were able to do that and we didn't have to wait for you to get home because you've been so busy with work and so many things. So it was really nice to be able to do that and to be done. You want to put that screen down a little bit, maybe? That way we don't look so, oh, there you go. That's better. That makes me feel like I'm more in the picture.
Well,
so yeah, that was really good.
Can I tell you what I saw?
What did you say?
What I saw, especially when
Luke gave me the thumbs up.
You did the video, whatever. I saw a sense of accomplishment. That's what I saw.
Well,
I saw empowerment. I saw excitement. I was
really excited. I texted Casey, Alicia, Lisa. I texted your dad because I couldn't get in touch with you. So I texted everybody.
You just texting everybody.
I was texting. I texted my dad because I was so excited and I texted you first and I was so excited, but you didn't respond and I knew you were really busy. So I was like, okay, I need somebody. So I texted my clan. I texted the dads first and then I texted Ormsby Farms. I texted Casey and Alicia, and Lisa just so happened to be texting back and forth with me. So I was like, guess what? But when I texted Alicia and Casey was like, yeah, woo, 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 yo, Monica, go. I was like, thank you for the hype. I appreciate that. Thank you. So he was hyping me. I could just imagine he was sitting there fist pumping, whoo, whoo, whoo.
Oh, so you didn't actually talk to him?
No, I texted them, and I know they were hyping me under.
You got all of that.
Oh yeah, no. Casey is you can understand his tone when he's texting.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
No, that's good.
Tone comes through in Casey's texts because he lets me know how he's doing. He's like, I'm going to tell you how I feel. So.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So. Anyway.
Well, congrats to you.
Thank you.
And, hopefully that's one of them things that you can build on.
Yeah.
And, sometimes that's what people need is a little encouragement to get the
ball rolling.
Get the motivation.
Yeah.
Not everybody's built to be self-motivated and or what's the word?
Self-starter. This camera does not look as clear as our other camera. It feels grainy.
Yeah. No, thank you for cutting me off though.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was just looking at it.
Anyway, I was just trying to say that sometimes people need that encouragement to get started. So anyway, I can't think of the word that I want to use. But
it was really cool because I didn't want to do it. I wasn't actually going to do it. But I asked Luke if he would put out bales of hay. And he said, well, how many do we need to put out? And I said, at least 2. We have pretty much all the cattle here. So we need to do at least 2 bales. And he said, well, I need, are you going to help? Do you want to help? And I was like, yeah, I don't really know. He's like, I said, I can open the gates for you and I'll walk out there. And he was like, okay, how about this? He said, do you know how to put the hay out? I was like, no, I've told Dad I want to try to learn. And he's like, okay, well, the time is now. I was like, they really? He's like, I can teach you. I was like, can you though? He's like, yeah. Cause I forgot that his job is teaching other people to do things too. So when he's running that feed store stuff in the back, he's teaching people how to drive forklifts. He's teaching young people how to drive tractor work and do tractor work. I'm like, okay. So I got out there and he was like, you're just going to put it in first gear. You're going to put it in high, low. He's like, you see all these things. So he sat me and he's like, I'm going to do the first bale. And then I'm going to stop. I'm going to pull back and I'm going to put myself in a neutral place. All the cows are done. They'll leave us alone. And then you can start. And I was like, nah, I'm good. And he's like, now we're going to start. So I sat in there and before I even moved, he was like, let's look at everything. So he made me identify all the different things. He was like, play around with it. He's like, drive slow. And I was like, he goes, I'll be right here the whole time. It's fine. So he sat on the side. And of course, he's like Spider-Man. So he climbs up the back way. He doesn't get up the same way I get up when I'm sitting on the tractor next to him. He climbs up the back way. But it was really awesome. It felt like such an accomplishment, even though I drove less than 1 mile. I drove it a negative 2 miles an hour. It was so slow, but it was really nice. Like, it was really cool. And I like went and picked up, like, that was the thing too. I didn't just go in and out of the pasture. Like, I went out of the pasture into the yard, put my forks in the hay bale, picked up the hay bale, backed it up, and then drove out there. Like, I did the entire thing. So it wasn't like he even put the hay bale on there. Like, I did all of it. And once I got the hay bale on, I was like, well, couldn't we tip? Couldn't we do this? And he was like, anything can always happen, Mom. But this is what you need to know. This is what we're going to do. This is how I drive it. This is how Dad does it. Because you know how you like stand up and kind of like look around. So it was really cool to have him explaining it. And of course, like I said, we drove really slow. He's like, take your time. It's fine. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is taking so long. But anyway, yeah, I was really, really excited. So anyway, let's say hi to everybody.
Really proud of you. Why don't you, I don't know if you want to come up with a good
a poll?
A poll. Everybody likes polls, right?
Oh, I have a poll.
You got a poll for today?
I'm going to get a poll.
All right. We're going to go ahead and get back.
I like the polls.
We'll get back to the top while Monica's creating a poll. So we appreciate everybody coming in here each and every Thursday. Missed last Thursday, had some great, I'll call it a revival, whatever you want to call it, at the church. It was amazing. We'll get into that here in just a little bit.
I have a list of things to discuss.
Oh.
I made my list earlier.
You came prepared?
I came prepared.
Well, that's what look at you go, girl.
Boom.
You were on fire
Don't
this
expect
week.
this every week. Okay?
No, I'm going to expect it every day.
No, this is not every day. This is like super lack of sleep too, because I've already had like 3 or 4 days of like very low sleep. So I really don't know how I'm still going. I did get like 20-minute nap today.
Oh. And
then I kept moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. I literally laid in bed for like 20 minutes. And Abigail's like, oh, you were sleeping? I was like, it's cool.
All right, let's get to all of our wonderful guests that are coming in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe over at our Instagram or follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and or YouTube. We got a lot of different platforms that we're on, not all of them. Let's see. We got Miss Ariel, Viking Venture and Victuals. Love the name still. Miss Ariel is over in Australia, so we're reaching around the world tonight. How about that? Let me put her up there just so everybody can see. There you go.
Hi.
Let's see. We got Miss Roberta over at Roberta's Artistic Adventures. We appreciate you coming in here.
All right, let's see.
One of our newer subscribers, Mr. Thunderstick Homestead. Love the name. I love that Thunderstick. That's very catchy. I like that. Miss Jackie Saylor's in here early. Boy, I'm about to fall out of my chair tonight.
Hey, girl.
Let's see. Our treasured homestead is in here. Howdy, howdy. 2 doves, bees, and gardens. So good to see you all in here. We got the young Gary in here, sporting his Trump hairdo profile pic. We got the Welcome to My Cape Cod Life in here. Let's see who else. Miss Karen Brest is in here. Thank you so much for coming in. Of course, we got Jackie Boy. Jackie Boy's in here. So I don't know if anybody else is with him, but Jackie Boy is definitely here. So his channel is Hiking with Jackie Boy.
There's my poll. Do you like barbecue ribs? Very simple poll.
Oh.
Has to do with what's getting ready to come up in our next video.
There you go.
Hey, Nicole. What's up, girl?
Miss Nicole Smith. Her and her fam up there in Maryland.
Yes.
Let's see who else we got here. Jeannie Lipsky is in the Heezy.
Hi, Jeannie.
Fosheezy.
Oh, there's Kevin coming in on Facebook now.
There is.
Jackie Boy says both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
Kevin comes in on both. He'll come in both.
Let's see. We got Mr. Brian over at Vineyard Farmhouse. What's going on?
Gail's in here. Broken Hearts Ministry. That's a new ministry for Gail from Gail Southern Living.
Okay,
she's got a ministry going on. Yeah, I love that ministry. I love the channel. She's had a lot of things going on in her life over the past year, and she started this Broken Hearts Ministry, and I like that page. I like what you're doing. So
that's awesome. I like the profile too.
Yeah, it's a really cool ministry you've got going there.
Awesome.
Really happy to say that you're doing something like that. Not for the reasons why you're doing it. Like, I know it's hard, but I feel like you're brave and you're doing some good things. So yeah, it's a good ministry.
Awesome. Miss Andale is in here. What's going on, Miss Andale? The lovely Caleb Bland. What's that?
Miss Andale joined us for the podcast officially. We made the grand announcement this Monday. This Monday was our grand announcement. So if you haven't seen it, you have to go to our late breaking news announcement. it like about a minute and a half into it is when you actually see the news announcement, because he like waited for a little bit to like show it, but he played it like 4 times over and over. But it's funny, we're like getting on our phones. Casey did such a good job with that. I like love it. I watched it like every time. I was like, oh, I love this so much. Because I call Ann, she's like, hello. She's so cute and she answers. But we've been recording with Miss Ann, and it has been amazing. We have some great conversations. We just recorded some more episodes. Matter of fact, we have our new episode starting October 2nd is when the rest of season 4 starts to air. And October 9th is when Troy from Bar Run Forge comes out on our episode for his episode he did. So awesome. He did one too. So I'm excited about that.
Very, very nice. Found out some really good information. I'm not allowed to say anything because I can't do spoiler alerts, but that sounds like that's going to be a good one.
Okay. Wait, what are you wearing this leopard print today? Where? Leopard print? What do you mean? Leopard print? Are you wearing leopard print?
Oh. No. I'm not wearing
leopard print. I'm wearing a bee. I'm wearing a bee. Wait, so it looks like you just sniffed your shirt. Thunderstick Homestead. I got to get back into incorporating devotionals with the homesteading people like that. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. We've kind of been talking about some things. But you have a special announcement from who? From where?
What?
Wait, you said you have some special news or some news?
No.
Didn't you just say you had some news you couldn't share? You couldn't spill the beans?
No, I'm saying about Ann Dale. I knew that ahead of time. Oh, you knew that
ahead of time, but you couldn't tell
me.
I
signed an agreement that I'm not allowed to give spoilers and stuff like that.
What's it called? A disclosure agreement or whatever that is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rick, welcome to my Cape Cod life. How are you? Are you guys going to the Pinecone Fest? You know what? I don't know that we are. I would love to try to go. Hey, Tish, how are you? So the Pinecone Fest is actually October 13th, 14th, and 15th. And I was rewatching over at Pretty and Pooch. So it wasn't Tish's channel. It was actually Full Blown Country. I was watching Mike's channel, Pooch, and I was watching their live they did yesterday. And I'm usually not on late on with Wednesday night. So I always feel like I miss a lot of other people's lives, but I was rewatching that live today. I didn't make any comments because I'm just like a lurker in the lives, but I absolutely love their live. It was so great. And not to like be that person that brings up thing. Wait, you talked about leopard print when you had me on your live. Did we really? Oh, because it was like a cougar thing. Yeah. Not wearing leopard print.
You're talking about your mom?
Probably. Anyway, today, if you guys could, because the day is almost over, but if you could remember in your prayers tonight, Tish and Mike, and then their friends, that was a lady named Libby. Tish and Mike, today is the 5-year anniversary when they lost their son in a motorcycle accident. So if you could just keep them in prayers tonight. I know that this time is like a really sensitive day, so they can come in here and laugh. You can come in here and laugh with us, Tish. But I love their live that they were on. I love the live they did last night, and I think they had pictures of him scrolling, and his girlfriend passed away with her. They both passed away together, and it was just such a beautiful live, and I just thought it was great. It was really cool to sit there and watch. So that was one of the things that was actually the number one thing on my list tonight was Tish and Mike, or Pretty and Pooch. It's their son, and it's their son and his girlfriend, their 5-year anniversary. So if you could just keep them in your prayers as they are missing their boy today, I am sure. But anyway, yeah, we were planning on the Homestead Festival at Rory Feek's place in June next year. That would be so cool. That's right. We talked about that. So that was my first thing on my list to talk about was the prayers for Tish and Mike. And then Pinecone Fest.
It's I think that I think is something that goes hand in hand with homesteading and just life. That sometimes we feel like life ends too soon.
Yeah, truly. He was a handsome young man. They had pictures of him. Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. I have I don't think I told you yet, but I have a coworker. Was tonight going to be cry night? Are we crying tonight? Or are we laughing?
It's not crying
what are we
tonight.
doing tonight?
It's not crying tonight. We're laughing tonight. No, I saw Gail, and I saw this Gail's comment just now is what set me off. Sorry, Gail. When I saw that, it's going to be 1 year, I think. Is it 1 year or 2 for Gail's sister? I feel like it's just been a year, but it may be 2 already. I can't imagine it was 2 already. Anyway, woo.
Well, what I wanted to say was, also my coworker that I've only known for a little over a year, but he's a very, very nice man, and just suddenly went and got checked for some different things. And
oh no.
So, they said his coworker was like, "Hey, keep him in your prayers, because things don't look great." And then like a week later, I see his replacement come in.
Oh no!
And that it kind of makes it more real, I guess.
I hate that.
And I think he has like stage 4 cancer. I'll leave it at that.
That's awful.
I don't want to say too much.
Yeah. Hey, cool gamer, how are you? It's just so hard. It's so hard.
But
October 30th is 1 year. Yeah. See, I thought it was a year, but it feels like I feel like as much as it was just a year, I just was making sure it wasn't like forever ago, but it feels like it was recent too. Oh my gosh, sorry.
This is a good reason to have a good community.
Yeah.
To be able to be around like-minded people that love Jesus, that want to, call out and intercede on behalf of other people is so important. And,
I will say that no judgment with Tish Ross. Her channel is awesome too, because she does these interviews that are really like healing interviews. I don't think I could watch a bunch of them in a row because I'd probably be like a sobbing mess listening to everybody's stories, because it taps into all my like emotional stuff that I keep buried down deep. But she's just, it's great to just listen to people really share. So it's just awesome.
Well, I think that's why it's important.
I think her channel is a necessity.
Excuse me. I think that's important. Again, when you talk about homesteading, is you see the balance of life and death.
Yeah. And
ultimately we have to remember that God is in full control. And even when we don't understand why loved ones are taken, or friendly people or nice people, we just have to trust God and keep moving on.
Yeah.
And I know that's easier said than done sometimes, but that's why you need good people around you that are God-fearing people that are willing to walk alongside with you,
that understand a little bit about it, but maybe not everything.
To smile with you, to laugh about you, to remember with you.
To laugh about you.
Not like that.
Not okay.
Not like that. To cry with you.
Yeah.
To hold hands, to hug, pray, all those different things. We humans are made with that emotion, and it's important to be able to do that.
It's true. Kevin said Joanne and I have an event. Where did it say? What go up? Oh, October. No, go up.
Go up on your own.
Oh, come on.
You got your own computer.
You can't just work with me for a second.
Oh, I'll be working.
Rude. Oh, my nose is itchy. Joanne and I have an upcoming event in Fort Stockton. Oh, that's cool. That's okay, Miss Heather. How are you tonight? I'm glad you're here. Who else came in? Did anybody else come in that we haven't said hi to? Yeah, see, Ariel said October 30th is one of those days. I'm a year older, but also Gara lost her sister. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, it's hard. Regina said, my great nephew was 5 years old when he passed away in 2017. It seems like just yesterday we lost him and not 6 years. It does sometimes when you lose somebody. It feels like it was just recent, but it really wasn't that recent.
And, for us, when I had the opportunity to be able to share with some people at work the other day how our kids got all their names, and
that's cool.
For the sake of time, not going through all the kids, but one of our kids actually, we try to honor certain people with the middle name of each of our kids, and one of our kids got to carry the name of my cousin who passed away at what you would refer to as too young.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna keep drinking now. I don't cry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about happy stuff. Woo!
I do pretty good until I look over there and see your face turning all red.
I know. Although it does give me a little color and keep me from looking so washed out.
Well, good. I'm glad you could cry to make yourself look better.
Okay, so big news. We're having another Skillshare. Now, we've started to talk the details, and just as soon as we started talking details, some things happened. Literally last week, so we talked about the Skillshare a couple weeks ago with our friends, right? So we're kind of trying to get things situated. And last Tuesday started a 3-day. Now, we had been praying for the whole month of September. Most of us were praying for the whole month of September. I may have been in and out of prayer for that. I mean, I was praying for it, but I didn't stick with the book like they're supposed to. I did terrible sticking with the book. Anyway, Tuesday night started a 3-day.
I should have had that on my prayer list.
I know, praying for me to pray properly now. So anyway, it was a 3-night like event at our church, and it was called Encounter, and it was amazing. And I did repost the link, I think on our community page, I shared it. The second night, I think was my favorite night, but all 3 nights were really good. I'm partial to our pastor who was amazing, but I will say it was a really awesome event. And it was a really cool thing because it really circled around just really getting your center, your spiritual focus, getting you, wait, what did I say? She made me live it up. She's laughing at me now.
I'm laughing.
Oh, about me praying. Oh, you praying for me to pray better. Anyway,
I think she was just
laughing in general at me.
I think,
even Garrett said it was so good. Gary said.
I think she was talking about how your face had more color.
Probably. Get a little.
So before we go,
Homesteading Hustle, how are you?
We go and do like photo ops, and you just like
smack yourself,
pinch yourself, or make yourself.
Hey, that's cry. A thing. People do that. Anyway, Homesteading Hustle, how are you? So
are they new in here?
No. I'm pretty sure we've seen them before. I'm pretty sure I know them.
You know them?
Well, no, I've seen them on other people. We haven't had them on our live before. We haven't had them in here, but I've watched them. I've seen them. I follow them.
Look, when we have
I've actually had them on a list of people I want to invite to our live.
When we come in here and have new people, we got to act right. Don't be acting crazy up in here.
Yeah. Hi, welcome in. Anyway, so I'll start dropping links in a second, but I want to say, so we started this 3-day encounter. It was really awesome. And it was like kind of like a spiritual renewal. It was really neat. But the problem is that for people that are close to God and people that, love the Lord, that as you get closer to the Lord, you have been in the chat before. That's what I thought. So as you get closer to the Lord, things start to happen. I always say when Eric comes to me and says, hey, I'm going to go ahead and fast and pray for the next couple of days. Just want to let you know. And I'm like, oh, because I'm really excited for him and I'm really happy. And I love that he's fasting and praying. And I love that he's spending more time with the Lord. But big giant caveat.
We're talking about Jesus. So now
every time that we start getting closer and we have more of a spiritual connection and we really are digging deep and just digging deep into our faith, that is exactly what happens right there. Spiritual warfare starts. Let me just tell you, stupid stuff was happening. Like just dumb stuff. Like we never lose power. But on Tuesday night, we had some weird thunderstorm that came through. We didn't even get thunderstorms on last Tuesday after this event. The first night. Didn't get any thunderstorms. Thunderstormed around us, but not anywhere near us. Like by our property. No joke. We lost our electric for like an hour and a half overnight. Super weird. I should have known that was like the start of like all of it just goes crashing down. Wednesday afternoon, we had more animals out. More animals got out of the pad, got into stuff because we keep having stuff going in and out. Like animals keep busting through fences. It's been so stupid. And then,
so hold on, can I say what I want to say first?
Go ahead.
So I'm at work, and I have this like major issue. And when I say
this is Wednesday.
When I say major, I'm just going to say it was something I've never encountered before.
Yes.
It was lots of people that may or may not have been from a government agency that had to do.
It has 3 letters.
What may or may not be where they just come in and take over something. Anyway, so while all this is going on, it was just dumped on me. At all the moment of all that going on, I get a text from her to tell me
that Honey, our 14-month-old boxer, the one with her stupid tongue out all the time being silly, had eaten something. She had gotten into a bag that I never bring inside. The bag is in my truck. It's my church bag, and it has some sugar-free gum in it that I keep in there mainly for me because I like to chew a piece of gum at church on Sundays so that I don't, if I haven't eaten anything or drank anything in the morning, yes, thank you, that I can put a piece of gum in my mouth. And so if I'm whispering to Eric or whispering to my kids, I feel like I'm not like destroying them with gross morning breath, right? So my bag, church bag came inside. Okay, you have to be so like.
No, I want to be very appreciative.
Yeah, you're like really over the top. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I do brush my teeth many times a day, by the way. So I seriously, I try. Okay, thanks. I try not to have stink breath. Anyway,
we got people in here that may not have been here before.
Needless to say, my bag came in, and get behind me, Satan. Is that you're saying that for me to say that's Eric because he's talking about my bad breath?
No, I think that's when you start getting that fire breath.
I don't even have coffee. Like I don't even drink coffee in the morning, right? But that's the thing, right? So
you might want to think about it though.
No, thanks though. Appreciate you for your encouragement. Anyway, my poor sweet dog, not poor, but my idiotic dog got into my church bag, which had about a third of a container full of sugar-free gum in it. She took the little container into her living room. She's tossing the container around, chewing it up, eating it, having a blast. And we're just sitting at the bar top in the kitchen, just enjoying our day. Like not even anything's going on. And we see her and I'm like, oh, what is she into? What is she doing? And I look over and she had eaten the entire last bit of this container, maybe about 10, 12 pieces of those little like Trident icebreakers, like those little Trident gum cubes, like the cubes, not the sticks of gum, but the like little cube gums.
Those are awesome. Like when you bite into them, they got the little crunch to them.
A little bit. Yeah.
Delicious.
Well, they're not real awesome when dogs eat them because dogs can be killed by xylitol within an hour. So I didn't think much of it. I was like, oh yeah, dogs eat stuff all the time. Whatever. She seemed fine. So a few minutes later, she did something else and she got into something else just a few minutes later. So my 13-year-old threw her in the kennel and said, you need to go in the kennel. He didn't throw her because she's big. She can't throw her. But he put her in the kennel and said, you need to go in the kennel and lay down and stop getting into stuff while we're working on our project work. And my daughter was making lunch. We were in the kitchen kind of cooking and moving things around and straightening up. Anyway, got her out of the kennel just 15 minutes later. She must have only been into it about 25 minutes or so before we had pulled her out of the kennel. And so within 30 minutes, this started happening. As soon as she came out of the kennel, I sat down to eat my lunch and Jacob says, Mom, something is wrong with Honey. And the minute he said that, I looked over and her back legs were giving out. He took her outside. When she was walking around, she was like falling down. She just couldn't stand up properly. Took her over. She threw up a little bit, just tiny bit, but it was like red. So I'm like, oh my gosh, is this blood? Well, I think it was red from the packaging and some of the stuff she had eaten. I call the vet. They say, you need to take her to emergency vet right now. And the emergency vet says, you need to get on poison control right now. Did y'all know there is a veterinary poison control? Yeah, there is. Completely separate. By the time we get into the truck, we are 24 minutes from the nearest emergency vet. So I race. I mean, I just get in the truck. Thankfully, I had my 18-year-old daughter and my 13-year-old son. They put the dog in there. She's about 58 pounds. She's a very long, lean boxer. So they get her in the seat behind me, and I'm driving. Not even 5 minutes down the road, she starts having tremors. The tremors turned into full-blown seizures. And by the time I got there, she had been seizing up for at least 10 minutes, at least. I mean, they were getting worse and worse and worse and worse. It was absolutely awful. I thought she was going to die. And needless to say, when we got in, her blood sugar was 26. It should be like in the hundreds. It was only like a fraction of what it should have been. And basically, she is okay now, Tish. The next thing would have been coma. Like she was going down that slippery slope of these are the things. Like, she's been poisoned if you this, that. She was in hypoglycemic shock and hypotonic shock. Basically, she was in like her liver had been attacked. Her liver numbers were in the 700s. They should be in the 175 range, I think is what it is, like an ALT number. They were in the 700s. They were crazy off the charts. It was bad. She was really sick. They immediately gave her sugar. They gave her dextrose, and she had to be admitted in the emergency ER, an emergency room vet hospital in Rockwall overnight. She was there until the next day. And by the next day, I was able to get her out of there, put her at our vet, and they were able to continue to give her sugar IV overnight to the next night. So she was in the hospital for 48 hours. It was awful. She was very close to dying. My sister-in-law's dog got compost poisoning and they treated her with colloidal silver, I think, but very similar symptoms. Yikes. Yes. So xylitol is extremely poisonous to dogs, not to cats and to people. Obviously people, we eat all the time. But I made a little graphic on my Facebook page and I put it up there today, and I'm thinking about putting it up on because it's in gum too. Like xylitol's in gum. Xylitol is actually a natural teeth whitener. People use xylitol all the time because it's like a sugar substitute. It is a 0 calorie sugar thing. Like, it's a sweetener. And so people use it all the time. And it's not going to hurt people, adults, kids. It's not a thing that's going to hurt you. As a matter of fact, I bought a bag of xylitol when I was going to make my own toothpaste. So I have a bag of powdered xylitol. Now I remembered thinking this xylitol is really dangerous and I'm going to keep it up. So I actually have the xylitol in the very tip top of my cabinet in the kitchen, the very top cabinet in the kitchen above all my spices. But it didn't occur to me how much she might have had in her system.
Yeah.
From 10 pieces of gum. It was awful. Yeah. The vet poison control many times, 8 boxers plus the Foster ones. They seem to find everything wrong to get into. Yes, it's true. Hey, Jesse, how are you? Jesse and Lisa were over there on My Wild Home earlier. So make sure if you haven't checked them out, go over to Melody and Ryan. They were live right before us. You should go over there and check out that live with Lazy Days Ahead and Melody and Ryan over on My Wild Home. That would be so fun. I'm sure they had a good time. I didn't get a chance to see it. We were working on some things here. But yeah, needless to say. The cat that ate the comfrey, the kitten, he's not dead, thankfully. He had nasty diarrhea for a couple of days, as we always talk about poop here. But he is doing fine. I feel like nothing will kill the animals that I deeply, deeply love. Not that I don't love him, but I feel like I love him less than my boxers right now.
Wow.
Like, I love him. He's sweet. I'm actually considering taking Milo because it's a boy cat. How many of you guys have boy cats versus girl cats? Like, I'm realizing quickly that girl cats should be indoor cats. Like, girl cats are okay indoors. Outdoor cats need to be the boys for sure. Because my boy outdoor cat is amazing. And he's fantastic. He does a good job outdoors. He's not a good indoor cat. I feel like Milo is getting to that point where he needs to be neutered and then trained to be outdoors because he's a climber. He wants to climb. He wants to go outside. He tried escaping outside this morning at like 4 a.m. when I was taking
just
Honey
let
out.
him go.
No, because he's not neutered and that's irresponsible. So I don't want to do that to him. Plus, he's still a baby. He's not ready to go out. But I think that I'm going to start training him to be an outdoor cat and put him outside and he can have his friends outside because I have 3 outdoor cats already. So all cats outdoors, Homesteading Hustle says. See,
I don't disagree. I mean, I fold it. And
lazy bidets ahead, Jesse said.
I allowed.
Wait, you see what I got
there
Eric
to
for his
be
birthday.
a cat in the house, and I didn't like it, but I was willing to tolerate.
But Winnie is sweet.
But
Winnie is sweet. She doesn't bother you.
But the boy cat,
he's bad.
This dude's an idiot. He's
so
not bad. He's just an idiot.
He's so bad.
Just like the biggest idiot.
He's bad because he gets up on the counters. And like Winnie, you could teach her not to get on the counters. This cat, he's going to burn his paws like Winnie last year. He's going to do it. As soon as he jumps, I think that's why Winnie doesn't jump up on stuff. She does, but not like he does. Like he jumps on everything. No, they're cute, but I have no patience for litter boxes and they've ruined all my plants. That's the problem with them being inside as well, is that she went and got into my indoor stuff. So anytime I tried to do any indoor growing, she destroyed it. Okay, Gail says 1 boy and 1 girl, both fixed. Which one is more behaved? Do you have a preference for behavior wise, Gail? What do you think? I mean, I'm not against indoor cats. I just think that
they all belong outside.
Boys belong outside. Winnie is my baby inside. She needs to stay inside.
She loves you very much.
No, she doesn't. She loves you more.
Then she should just go.
But she's good out. She's good inside.
She'll be even better outside.
Nicole says, I'm with Eric. She hates cats. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about that too. I want to talk about.
All right, so end of the story because you got distracted.
End of the story
Honey is okay.
She's better. Alive. She's went to the vet today.
We were hoping that
all clear
with all the things that were going on, that her eyes would stop going different directions and kind of point straight forward.
Doesn't happen. She's still got her tongue out and her eyes are still. She's still like that guy in the movie, the crazy eyes in the movie. That's really her.
Mr.
Deeds movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Steve Buscemi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Okay.
So what's the poll on the ribs?
Yeah. What is the poll with the ribs?
Well,
what do we got? Wait, someone put no in there?
Somebody put no. It's probably Nicole Smith.
Somebody just came in here and hit a no.
She probably said no. I bet you Nicole. I don't think she can vote actually because she's
there's 25 slots. I mean, people in here.
But wait, but 1 or 2 of them is from Facebook.
Only 22 have voted.
22 of them are here, and no, there's only 22 on Facebook.
I want YouTube. whoever acknowledged that they don't like ribs. I need you to just give me a thumbs up, and then Jesse, go find them and kick them out of here.
Oh, see, she said. Gail said the boy goes in and out. And see, that's what I think. Boys are kind of made for in and out. They don't need to stay inside, right? My nose is itchy. Yes, thankful. I am very thankful she's okay too. She got an all clear from the vet today. Everything checked out really nice. She's good. So, but yeah.
Why couldn't the cat eat the gum?
It doesn't affect cats. So plus I don't want to kill the cat. That's rude. Anyway, so Honey is better. She's doing better. But that was just
she
like
loves ribs. Don't worry.
There you go. But wait.
She can stay.
Oh, so they need to be beef. See, they could be pork or beef, either way.
This is why I love Jesse in here.
Consider it done, boss.
That's right. Go hunt him down, Jesse. Don't take it easy on him.
Oh my gosh, he can't see. You can't see. But here's the thing. Ready?
I want somebody to fess up. It was probably one of them trolls that came in here, hit no, and then they left.
Oh, it was Caleb then. Caleb trolls us. He's the only troll we know that he likes to troll us. He's a really tall troll. Anyway, so that was like the start of the spiritual warfare, for real though. And then let's see, how many times have the cows broken out in the last week or two? Like in the past 10 days, like all around this prayer stuff, we literally had the cows break fences into my in-laws' yard.
Jesse, I found him. This guy, the one that thumbed it up.
That's him. That's Jesse.
Oh, okay.
Don't be the bum, smash that thumb.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, the cows have broken fences. They were breaking fences like literally every other day.
Yeah.
We've had at least 6 fence breaks in the past 10 days.
And by the way, some of them aren't even mine.
Hey, anybody looking for a new herd, you let me know. I've got a herd of red Angus that you're going to want to take straight to the butcher. Okay, don't say that. No, I mean, seriously, Gail said she got a troll today in subscriber only mode. What is that even about? They subscribed you just long enough to troll you. Darn Gail. Wait, was Gail that said she didn't like ribs? No, but anyway, so yeah, needless to say, we, it was a rough week. Every time we turned around, something else was happening. Cows are breaking out. It was crazy. Do you really think a boy makes me hates ribs? Really? Like seriously, it was insane how many things were going wrong. It was like the stupidest, littlest stuff, but it was just nonsense stuff. Like every time I would turn around, something else would happen. And our air conditioning unit that hasn't been leaking. Well, I guess he said it leaked in June. Air conditioning unit started leaking into my living or my bedroom again. What else happened? It was like nonsense, like just constant nonsense. But every time something else would happen, I was like, not today. It is not today. Like this will not stop me from going to do this, because Wednesday night was the second night. That was a night that Honey was in the ER overnight. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to, she was in the ER. Nothing
you had
I could
a lot
do.
of color in your face that night.
I was really upset that night. But also, in all the midst of all that, a friend of mine whose mom has cancer, she ended up getting double pneumonia right before the week started. So I'm like constantly in prayer for her. Of course, I will tell you that by Friday, she was headed home. So she is home now. Yeah. She's ready to get back. Let's go. Boom, baby. But yes, Miss Ann, it is distraction is what it is. But it was crazy. It was absolute chaos. And I'm happy to be through that week, but I know that I'm not through all the constant battles of distractions. I know I'm not, because it's still hitting me, but you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm stronger than that. And yeah.
And God is bigger
Monica
than
claps her hands, she means this. I know. And my God is bigger than that. So, hey, Sharon, how are you? And if you guys are praying people, if you would keep Sharon in prayer, she is going in tomorrow for a knee surgery. She's going to get her second bionic knee. So she will be the like $3 million lady soon. Or is it $3 million? $1 million?
$10 million.
$10 million. She's gonna be the $10 million lady.
I was just talking about that the other day.
Itchy tonight. Sorry. I wonder if I got something on my face. I don't know. My nose is super itchy. The last time I had itchy nose, it was because I had washed my face with that stuff. So weird. So yes. So Sharon is having knee surgery tomorrow. She's already been through it once, so she kind of knows what to expect, but never really know what to expect. Because just because you've done it once doesn't mean it's going to be the same. So the enemy doesn't bother people who aren't putting in the work. Exactly. Change of location for the Skillshare. I'm still waiting for a word from the other location. Yep. Perfect. Oh, your dad's so sweet. He said she's always been $1 million lady.
Whoa, I got to throw that up right away.
That's so cute.
Look at that. Take a screenshot. Cute. What's up?
So that's another thing. Dave has been an amazing like right hand, where I think I've been at his right hand whenever these fences are broken, because it's nonstop out there with these cows. And FYI, Sharon, if Dave didn't tell you, the cow that got out yesterday morning was in fact Miss Ruby. Only one. Oh, we know it was her, but she was the only one in the yard.
But don't forget that if you're looking for a great,
but if you're looking for some Herefords, let us know.
Where are your guys?
Ruby needs to go on the block. She's not pregnant. We should just take her. Should be done nursing the baby by December.
We can make that happen on Saturday.
Should be done nursing the baby by by December. She can go with Solomon. Anyway. Cost of living increase is now a $50 million woman. Yes, that's exactly it. Hey, Nicole Smith Gardening, how are you? Yes, praying for that new knee and all kinds of stuff. She, you know what though? She's been a champ for the other knee. I mean, like I feel like she did really well with that healing. She's been doing a lot of work. She's been putting in the PT, and I feel like she's done pretty well. So I have a feeling this is going to go just as smoothly. She's got all kinds of like new body parts with her like carpal tunnel taken care of.
cataract.
She's walking around like this. She got new eyes. She's got new wrists. She can grab stuff now. Like her wrist disconnects. It's like, go gadget. And then like her eyes, she can see through walls.
Yeah. She's got X-ray vision.
X-ray vision eyes.
Did you say X-ray?
X-ray vision. Extra X-ray vision. And then, yeah. And yes, Miss Gail, I am participating in a cool collab. We, as a matter of fact, are going to be posting our video for tomorrow. It's coming out, and it's going to be all about
Gail,
ribs.
not Ann.
Oh, did I say Gail? I just said Ann. I meant Gail. I was looking at her name and said, I thought I said it. Yeah, go gadget. So anyway, we're going to be in the Shindig tomorrow. It's been going on the whole month of September. We're really excited. So make sure you go check out the playlist and come over here tomorrow to see Eric's really good video. He did a really good job. And we were may have been up really late, finishing up ribs. Eric may have been eating ribs at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Leave it at that.
But, look, it's a really good video.
This
you
video,
can tell. Go check out the video. If you're here, you get an inside scoop. Check out the video and listen to the voice change in Eric at the end of the video versus the beginning of the video. Because the end of the video, when he's opening up that delicious bag of ribs, his voice is like that. You know the voice you get when you just wake up and you're like, hello. That like morning voice. That's pretty much how I sound on every podcast morning that we do. When we do the morning show on Tuesdays, I'm all like, hey, everybody. I just woke up 10 minutes ago. Casey's like, this is why we do a mic check 30 minutes, Monica. I don't want you sounding like the man of the group, okay? Because it'll be me. I would be the one sounding like the man, not Casey, as deep as my voice is in the morning. But Danny, as funny as it is, Danny eating sugar cookies live, yes. But yes, no, his voice drops down a whole octave, Eric's does, because he had been asleep for about an hour and a half. So he wakes up and finishes the video at 2:30 in the morning. So I was like, yeah, he goes, do I have nighttime voice? I was like, yeah, you do. It's okay.
The thing is,
you only just notice it though. It's so funny.
Well, yeah, I wonder if everybody else would notice it or not.
They're only going to notice it now because of this, because I told them.
Well, I mean, I could feel it. I asked you about it, but it was one of those things. It's like, if I'm going to shoot this video, it's got to be now or never.
Yeah.
Because
you waited to the 11th hour.
Well, because when you smoke stuff, it's not a quick process.
No. Which
you'll see in the video.
Yeah. Matter of fact, those ribs were so tender because I brined them for like 3 days because I brined them on Saturday. Saturday night before we went to bed, I put them in the brine.
Well, we did it Monday, right?
No.
We did Tuesday?
I was recording Tuesday night. So they brined Sunday, Monday,
well,
Tuesday.
I guess
3 days. 3 full days of brining.
I guess.
Stop smoking stuff.
I guess technically we started one day and finished the next. So
we did. Took you 2 days to record that video.
Yeah. Anyway.
It was a long time.
But
2 full days.
The thing was, look, everybody's seen smoking videos before. Especially if you've ever tuned in to Snoop Dogg. But
Caleb, you have to stay tuned and see if it was underground and see if Dad passed or failed on this one.
Oh, don't forget, you got to put that little clip in there.
I will. Okay. Hey, good night, Nancy. You just say hi to Nancy, didn't you?
I don't think we called her by name.
I saw her in here earlier, and I didn't get a chance to see if you'd said hi to her. So good night, Nancy. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed weekend as well. So stay safe. We'll see you next Thursday.
Well, no, but the thing about this video was, because I had so much time in between and it was dark and it was really late. Yeah. I didn't have anything else to do. So I was every time I finished a section of the video, I just edited it. So,
did you find that it was easier to edit the full video once you did the small thing? See, look, our Shindig video had like 3 wardrobe changes in 2 days.
I mean,
I need to go back and like watch a majority of the Shindig videos. I think I watched Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve because it was like one of the first couple days. After that, I haven't had a chance.
Yeah.
I need to go watch a bunch of them.
No, this one though, this one took me, hours upon hours to edit.
Like I watched theirs.
But
maybe I didn't.
I don't know. It was one of those ones where I was trying to challenge myself too. So, last year when I did the barbecue video, if you haven't had a chance to look at that one, it'll be linked on this video coming out on Friday.
Yeah,
so you don't have to go and hunt it down.
There'll be a little tab up and then you go bloop.
But
somebody,
I won't call by name, but somebody called me and told me how moved they were by that video, which was cool because it was a lot about how I grew up, memories that I had.
His 3 weeks he lived in West Virginia. and all the memories he had as a West Virginian. Where's Ryan?
Okay.
Ryan's going to tell you ain't no West Virginian.
So this one.
Thanks, Jesse.
Also.
You noticed I didn't watch their video.
Wow.
Go ahead. Also what? This one has paid homage to.
This one also paid homage to where we're from.
Originally,
where we live now.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was fun. But the thing is that because somebody called me last time,
yeah,
I felt like I had to come with my A game, because
step it up.
If I didn't do a good job, they probably wouldn't invite me back.
Yeah.
It's just the way I felt about it.
Yeah.
So if you like the video, make sure you leave comments. If you don't like the video, don't tell me that.
Tell me on the sly. You can email me at monica.plranch2014@gmail.com. That's my private ranch Gmail.
You have a private ranch Gmail?
Yeah, I made it because I wanted to get some sort of thing I was in, and I was already subscribed to Brilliant Mom, so I decided to I made a new Gmail one for me because, anyway. I like watching the short videos that Eric puts out, especially if he's showing his own mistakes. Yeah, we like watching Eric's mistakes too.
Wow.
I love watching Eric's mistakes. So I can be like, whoo, glad that wasn't me. Look, John said, I started a video that has a garden shots in it from our trip to Italy over a year ago. I'm still going to put it out soon. Hey, you know what? It's okay. I'm still working on vlog videos that I did from April and February of this year when I went back to Maryland, plus the one that I went to in June, because I've been to Maryland 3 times this year, and I fully intend to make videos for my kids, at least, and for myself to have them, because my pop-up is getting sick. He's getting worse.
We're not going backwards.
We're not going backwards with the sadness.
Yeah.
Hey, Troy, how are you? Troy over at Bar Run Forge had a plethora of guests on his show tonight. A lot of people.
Do you even know what a plethora is?
You know what? You think you're so smart. I know what a plethora is. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to go back and make some videos too. So you could put that video out, John. You do it. And Sarah, I'm going to do it too. We're all going to put out old videos that are not recent and mess everybody up thinking we're taking trips when we're not.
Well, look,
it's already been done.
I don't mind telling these people because they're in here, but
because these are our special friends.
These are they're special.
Now that Troy's in here.
We're
all special.
Aren't we all special? Okay, anyway.
Troy's just trying to sit down and eat some dinner, super late, trying to watch some TV. Leave him alone. Go ahead.
Okay. So I have a video that I started working on last October.
What? Oh, that's the wrecked one. That's when you wrecked your...
Yes, that's when I wrecked the drone. Thank you again. Appreciate that.
That was a good video. That's where I made the video shortly after.
Just in case you didn't know what a plethora was.
An excessive amount of something. I don't have the space on my phone to keep old footage. Yeah, we don't either. We just get a new phone. And then we...
Is that what you're doing?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can still see me.
I'm still watching you.
My bad.
Okay.
I have a computer full of footage to go through. Yeah, we don't put anything on our computer. We only keep them on our phone. So our phones are like maxed out. Look, it was so sweet. Jacob was looking at my phone, like sitting up, like when your phone's like there. It was sitting up like this in the car on the way. He goes, Mom, why do you have 71,000 emails? And I was like, why don't you stop judging me? Like, because I have a lot of people that know me. And because I sign up for a lot of free things from like 6 emails. So I may have a lot of emails that I keep track of. Actually, that's like the ranch email, my private ranch email, my regular email, the Powerhood Ministries email, the, Jonathan's email. And I think I keep track Jacob's email. I have like 6 or 7 emails in there. There's a lot of emails. Oh, your email's in there.
Wait, you're tracking me?
No, that's what I had it on my email so that I can. No, I have it on there.
You better not.
Just stop. I have it on there so when you got your new phone, I would be able to make sure that you got access to it.
You track.
Get an external hard drive.
We tried that once. That didn't work out great.
Did not work for us. But I definitely need a good one. So if you have a good recommendation, Jesse, I'd like to know. Because I need a good one that actually is going to work. Because we've had it and it just didn't work the way I wanted it to work. So, okay. So we talked about the Pinecone Fest. We talked about the Skillshare a little bit, which we're still determining. But keep your calendars open for November 4th because November 4th is when we're doing the Skillshare here. So if you're in the area or if you're not in the area and you just want to come down to the area, we're going to be doing a great Skillshare with a theme on making money on the homestead. And they're going to have people coming in, talk about all these different things. It's going to be amazing. Hey, Katina, how are you? New York gal, Florida heart. She did a live the other night when she was like asking people for, are you coughing? Oh, she asking people for recommendations for like spooky movies because it's like spooky season. So she was talking about something. She put the movie on. It was so funny because this is so me. She puts the movie on that somebody recommended. And I was in there just kind of saying, hey, before I was trying to come watch a movie with you guys. And she's like, oh, I think I've seen this movie. So she gets into a little more. She's like, I have seen this movie. So she needed to go find another movie. I was like, that sounds like me. You just don't remember the name of it. So you go to put it on. And once you get like 10 minutes in, you're like, oh, I've seen this. We've watched this. So yeah, I dump files on my computer that I want, but don't have to get around editing. Some stuff I have from Old House may end up as members only videos. Very nice. Yes. Leave me alone. Yes. No, we don't have Power of Hope anymore, Nicole. We just have the e-ministry email still because that's like half my life is still logged into. Like, I need that still. I'm going to have to probably get rid of it soon. So, yeah. That's a thing.
Okay.
Anyway. Anything else?
Where are we at with our poll? That's important.
97%. We're up to 97%.
How many votes?
I think, hold on.
What did you, don't you?
Live chat. I got to do a live chat. Okay. Hold on. Let me go to the poll.
Come on, don't.
97-3, and we've got 31 votes.
That's right. I still want to know who the 3% is that voted against
Oh my
ribs.
gosh, get out of here. Go to the poll and say, do you like ribs? Yay or nay? I think ribs are good. They taste really great, but they get stuck in my teeth. So I have a hard time with ribs. And we had pork ribs last night and they were really good. Beef ribs are really good too, but I need them to like really be super tender so they don't get stuck in my teeth. I don't like it. With being in a new house with nice people, I'll be getting back into gardening, vegetable growing, and strawberries. Yay, I'm so glad. Yay, that's always good. Speaking of garden, some of my garden stuff is taking off, and I'm super excited because...
Why are you so excited?
Where does your podcast emails and fan mail go, Monica? The podcast emails go to the podcast email. The rest of it just comes to me. My fan mail all comes to me.
What?
No, I get no fan mail.
What kind of fan mail you get?
Okay, wait, ready? So,
do I get fan mail? You didn't even tell me.
You don't get fan mail.
Do you get fan mail?
No, I don't get fan mail.
Are you just saying that to be nice because I don't get fan mail?
Look at what I found today in my garden. I have to show everybody because I'm super excited. I finally got
Mountain Maple Ranch is in here. There, I got a word in edgewise. Go.
Hi, Mountain Maple Ranch. How are you? Ready? I got a big, what's it called? Cucumber. What's the cucumbers that we really like?
The Armenian ones?
The Armenian cucumbers. Armenian cucumbers.
Those are delish.
So excited. I cannot wait because
what's the
there's a little baby one. Look at that little baby Armenian
what's
cucumber.
The other one we did?
So we have Armenian cucumbers and these little white cucumbers. Then we've got the Trombosino squash that I'm hoping to grow.
That one.
I haven't seen that one. I don't know if that's growing well or not yet, but I also have Trombosino and butternut squash growing, and they are just like blowing up. I don't know which one's which though, because I kind of planted them together. Not a loofah, definitely Armenian squash. I don't have any loofah seeds, so unless they gave me Armenian cucumber seed container with a squash stuff inside, then we'll be in trouble. But Armenian cucumbers, I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I did plant some other cucumbers again, but I feel like everything's taking longer. I have a lot of weeds out there again, guys. I'm not good at this no-tilling stuff. Like I literally just want to like burn the entire garden down, put a bunch of compost down and start fresh. I can't yet. I've finally started to get peppers again. I saw some that sized jalapenos out there. So I know my peppers are going to start exploding soon. I'm so excited. Not like real like explosions, but they're going to have, oh, it's going to be so great. Yes. Cucumber bread. So good. They last longer too than regular cucumbers. They're so good. Anyway, I'm excited. My garden is kind of taking off again. It is the season. So yeah, excited. Is that Ola in here? I'm all about tilling. Yeah. I'm trying not to till. I'm trying to be the no-till person this year and in the future, because I do know that not tilling is like, it's better for your soil.
Supposed to be. It's
better. Well, I can tell you that it is from experience, only for the simple fact that I know that the type of erosion I get around my plants is because my because I till. So the fabric of my soil is not able to stick together the way that it would if I didn't till. I'm just saying. I'm learning. Okay. Oh, yes, it is Ola. So then Ezekiel today, so cute.
I hear what you're saying. The proof is in the pudding, as they say.
Well, we've never done it without no-till.
Okay, so we're going to find out.
It's going to take like 3 years.
Oh, that's what they say when they don't want you to really find out the true data.
No. Yeah. I've seen data. Have you seen Carmen's? Have you seen Carmen's garden? Have you seen all these people that we know that don't till? I've seen it. It's amazing.
I was just over their place. I got weeds everywhere. It's pitiful.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, so oh shoot, I was gonna say now.
It's hard to say.
Well, you cut me off.
Did I?
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
You did. Worms. I was going to say worms because that's the next project. Because I was talking to the Naked Gardeners the other day, and they have a worm farm. They do vermicomposting, and I really want to do that. I've been wanting to do it for like a year now. But Ezekiel found some worms today underneath the little baby pool out there that we have for the chickens and ducks. And I am definitely, yes, maybe 3 years till we find out the till data. No till data is what it's going to be. Generally no till, but we solarize to kill the weeds before we start gardening. The problem is the weeds don't come up until after I'm in the garden and the garden is already going. Then
as soon as you step in, they start grabbing your boots.
Yes. I thought you were going to say booty, but then you said boots.
Monica.
I don't know, but I thought you were going to say
This is a family channel.
Anyway, Ezekiel found some worms and he says, Mom, can I put these in your garden? And I was like, oh, yes, you can. I said, hey, remember we were going to do a worm farm? Do you want us to do that? He was so excited. He was like, do you mean to go get some worms? We can throw them in a bucket. I was like, that's not how you do a worm farm, baby. But he was really excited. And I think I'm going to do a worm farm. I'm so excited. See, worm farms are great. It's a great idea.
Yeah, we agree on that.
She agrees with you on the tilling. She likes the till. She's all about the tilling. We only do an initial till if needed, and then the lasagna method most of the time. And see, that's kind of what I'm working with right now. But all of the weeds are creeping up and they're like, don't try to kill us. And they're out there like screaming for me, like the little things that are in the Little Mermaid, like when Ursula's under the sea and all the lost souls are down there and all like, whoa. That's what they look like. That's all my weeds.
I want to say hi to the Butler family farm.
Yeah. Hi guys. How are you? Yeah. I'm a proponent of no-till. See, Rick is no-till as well. And he's up in the cold areas. So he's a no-tiller. I did see her. Look, that's what started me, Gwen. It started me back on the worm thing because I knew I was getting ready to talk to the Naked Gardeners about their new worm till stuff, worm bin, because we had them on our podcast. Their podcast episode is going to go at the end of October. And let me just tell you, or November. Anyway, I'm so excited. I saw yours, Gwen. I talked to them. I'm back on the worm farm bin. I'm back on the worm bin. I'm doing it. Worm farming is a dirty business because they don't use bidets. This is true, but it's a good thing because you want the worm poop. It's called a casting, but you want it. It's good. Yeah, I saw yours for sure, Gwen, and that's what I was like. That's it. We're doing it. I'm doing it.
When?
Did you say Gwen?
No. I said when.
When I will do it. When I feel like I have the time.
See, okay.
It'll be on my list.
Because all we've been doing is collecting cardboard to put out into the...
We can put the cardboard in my worm bin.
All we do is put like boxes. We look like we're off-duty Amazon Prime location. That's what we look like.
I can do that. Do you mind if I mention an upcoming Christmas giveaway collab that will start soon? I do not mention it all. I do not mind if you mention.
No, we will not mention it at all.
Tell me about it and we'll mention it really quick. So put in the details and then we'll say it on the first chance you get. That's exactly it, Jesse. The first chance I get. Sorry, it was like an evil like teeth thing I did at you like this, but I was excited. I was like, yes, my friend has a worm farm and has a bucket of worm poop. Yeah, super good. Yeah, can I tell you how many times I've said what when someone says when? Well, Abigail thinks it's great too. When I sneeze, she says, when I cough, she says, bless you. I'm like, no, it's a cough. So yeah, it makes me mad because it's all like discombobulated and stuff. Okay, let's see.
Do you
have a collaboration on here?
I like Brian's comment.
Is that New York as in New York? Yes, it is. It is NY as in New York. Oh, here it is. a chat about a Christmas collaborations. I'm going to put this up here real quick. I'm going to share this. Share.
My friend has a worm farm and has a bucket of worm poop. You know what, Nicole? That's something that you should be proud of right there.
Yeah.
You should scream that from the mountaintops. That's what I would say. And it's good to have a good friend with a good bucket of poop.
Mm-hmm.
I think I found out what our poll's going to be next week.
Do you like poop?
No, I wasn't thinking quite.
No, next week is going to be till or no till.
No.
Nobody. It's going to be, do you till your garden? Yes or no?
No.
Yeah. You're a yes for that. I'm a no. We should know.
Well, I need to go vote for the ribs too, because it's 3% is disrespectful.
So there's details coming up on Ariel's collaboration right here. And it says, Christmas is coming 23, very similar as Fall Fest 23 was run by Gail Southern Living, USA and Canada only due to postage costs. Okay, so it's going to be very similar. Check out the video that I just posted up there, and you can go check it out, and it's going to tell you a little bit about it. I think that's the video. It says Kmart shopping haul and a chat about the Christmas is coming collaboration.
Wait, is she still in? She's still in Australia, right?
Yes, she has I think she got a new house, remember?
Yes.
So yes.
But look at her shirt there, and then scroll up and look at the top of her. Scroll up.
Yes, she always has the American flag on her stuff.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, she does.
How did I not notice that before?
How did you never notice that? Rude.
I don't know how I didn't notice that.
I noticed. By the way, does anyone else notice my good time? Good time. Wait. Good times. There it is. Woo, I did it. Okay, ready? Good times. Okay, anyway, I got that from Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve. Super excited. She's not even in here, but look at that. Boom.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I was holding it like good time. Anyway. I'm really lacking sleep. Oh my God.
I think there's more you're lacking.
Matt Acre Farms is in here. Hey guys, they came in just when I was being weird. Sorry, I've been weird. I wasn't weird the whole time. Yes, I'm yawning. Not because I'm tired of you, Jesse, because I'm tired of myself.
Well, Butler Family Farm does not till.
Oh, been crazy busy here, keeping us a little busy, but starting to slow down a bit while it's a nice feeling. Yes, it is. Always a pleasure. You guys are great. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Have a good night, Ola. Have a great time at work. Not that you're going to have some amazing times, but have good fun. She's a nurse. I don't know that she has it's like fun nurse stuff. I mean, nursing can be hard.
Funner? Did you say?
I said fun nursing stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think she's a nurse. Anyway, don't ask Jesse about shipping to Canada. No, we don't. Yeah, that's a lot.
Matt Acre Farm is in here? What's up?
I know, that's what I just said. It's been a while. Hope all is well. Being crazy here, keeping us a little busy, but that's why I said they came in here when I was being stupid.
I thought you said 9 Acre Farm.
No.
You know what? I was actually thinking about them the other day.
Why, you're thinking about her secret channel she had?
No, not that.
Jamie's secret channel?
No, I don't know. I was at work for some reason. I was just thinking about them. I hadn't seen them for a while.
Oh my gosh.
That's good. It's awesome to see them.
Yeah, it was nice to see you guys. Thanks. Hamstring Hustle says, LOL, you cracked me up. Yeah.
I wonder if Troy's okay, though, because Troy has been very quiet tonight.
He's got people over. He's got visitors. Remember, a plethora of visitors.
I wonder, are they still live? He should have a live watching our live.
Oh, that's your phone. I don't know what can go with your phone. I don't think he's live anymore.
Okay.
But I'm going to go check.
Wait, what?
No, he's alive.
Oh.
He's just not live on the
Why are you getting me worked up like that?
Okay, real quick. He did a video called Budget Tongs, and I thought it said butt tongs. And then I read it again, and I thought it said budget thongs. And then I was like, I don't get it. Then I read it the third time, and I realized it said budget tongs. So it went from butt tongs to budget thongs. It was all messed up. He's just here waiting for the poop talk. Well, I already talked about the thongs in the butt. So that's all you get tonight.
Well,
anyway, yeah, no, he's not live anymore. He's taking a break from that. He is alive.
Do you ever think maybe you should slow down when you read?
I can't help that. That's already my brain. That is my brain.
You're just like a speed reader.
What are you? Are you like mad that I don't read slow?
It would be helpful if you read a little bit slower.
No, I read at my speed.
It's pretty fast.
Yeah.
How far behind are you over here? Are you watching yourself trying to do the sign thing? Did you rewind it just to watch yourself?
No, it was on the live thing. It just moved. Every now and then it moves. I was like, she's in her car laughing at us. It's great. I am in 16th gear. Is that a real gear? That's not a real gear.
You're a rare form tonight. I will say that.
Again, I am working off of very little sleep. It was like having a newborn. Here you go. Here you go, Troy. Here you go. Last night, honey had, whatever reason, she had diarrhea so bad that I got up at 3:30 because I may or may not have stayed up too late watching Love is Blind because it's the premiere. They have the first 4 episodes out. And I like watching that. That's like trash TV that I don't mind watching when he's asleep. So anyway, I don't know who Evelyn Wood is. Monica Evelyn Wood Bland. I don't know who that is. So it doesn't mean anything to me. Is it a mean person? Is it a bad person? What is wrong with that person? And why are you calling me Evelyn Wood? Anyway, I stayed up kind of late watching Love is Blind. I admit it. Okay. It was just my thing. And then I hear honey. She sits straight up in her kennel and she's like, oh, I'm like, what is going on? So I take her outside. No joke. She runs all the way to the front yard, the fence along the front yard. And it's not close, guys. Not close. It's pitch black outside. Although our neighbors have their giant like floodlights on, like someone's going to thieve their house. And they got like 25 of them. So the only thing that's lit up in my whole front yard, my side of yard, is all the lights from the next door neighbors. And I see honey go running. I have no glasses on, so I'm all like this. Honey, honey. And I'm like screaming, like quiet scream, like whisper scream, because I don't want her to go, like get into stuff. And I hear her. I know she stopped. And I just heard her I heard her river of poop. It was awful. And what? Every hour after that, I had to take her outside to go to the bathroom for an entire night. 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 7. I did skip an hour and a half. 7, I was out there with her again. Back out at 8 o'clock. And then finally I was done because I had to be up by 8:30 or so to go get groceries. I was done. I was so tired. Evelyn Nielsen Wood is an American educator and business person, widely known for popularizing speed reading. Yeah, right there. Done.
How does he even know that?
He's a smart dude, Eric.
I don't doubt that at all.
Do you know he created Wikipedia? Look up Wikipedia. Jesse created it. I'm just joking. He didn't. That's a lie. That's not the truth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for lying to you guys. Jesse does know everything now. Sounds like good times. Not good times. But I put this up because it reminds me of my friend Jen at Good Times. Look, I'm doing it better now. Good Times Home. Oh, I didn't do it. I did it really good the second time. So anyway, yeah, needless to say, she's still getting rid of that gum. She actually got rid of all that gum by like Sunday. They actually saw sparkles in her poop from where she ate the container, like wrapping on the top. She ate the physical plastic and the little stupid sparkle container thing. It's awful.
How did you?
They told me. They were like, yeah, by the way, she's still pooping sparkles. It was pretty crazy because they had to look at it and watch her and make sure she was still passing all of the stuff.
Dude, let me tell you something. Fun story.
That is an ungrateful
My
job.
My childhood dog ate a box of crayons.
That's fun stuff.
Jordan
ate crayons.
I had to clean up all that poop for like the next 3 to 5 days.
Right there.
That was a never ending surprise because you didn't know what color you were getting.
I got you, Troy. Never disappoints. Right there. Yeah, well, that's why I'm on this because, like, I'm dealing with little bits of sleep. So me being like just little bits of sleep. My dog ate a chicken head. He has issues in the head.
Thunderstruck. Yeah. He was bored of the conversation. He went and got himself a new profile pic.
Yeah, did he just get a new profile picture?
Yeah.
Did you say Thunderstruck because it's Thunderstick?
I mean Thunderstick.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go make me this while I'm sitting here. That would have took me like 8.5 hours to do. He just like new profile pic.
So I gotta talk about this because I'm really interested. Was your dog a Marine, Eric? Why? Because it's the new color every time. I don't understand. Like new crayon, like
I don't know.
Crayon. What are we saying wrong? Was your dog a Marine? Oh, he got tired of looking at himself because it was his face. Oh. That's what he said. Oh, okay. When she goes to sleep tonight, she will be out. Yes, I will be. Because it's been several days of this. Because the night before that.
Right, they're talking about you or the dog?
Me. Because it was Wednesday morning, Tuesday into Wednesday morning when we were recording the video for his thing. Oh, they're also called crayon eaters. Marines are called crayon eaters.
What? Since when? Is that a thing?
I don't know. Should we not say that? He's probably getting us to say bad things. You know how those pastors are trying to trick people all the time. I'm sorry, that's not true.
Wait, are you falling out?
Pastors are amazing. Yes, I am. Look.
You're in the Apollo.
I was in the Apollo.
On a
thumbnail generator. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, I always talk this fast. I don't slow down. There's no need to. I even read fast. I talk fast in my head, reading fast. See? All of it's fast. Okay, so
but you shift that
forever.
16 and get right down in the 15th gear. Go.
I can. Hey, Southern Roots Alaskan Branches. How are you? Oh, what did he have this week that I showed you that he did on his thumbnail? Oh, I got to go back and look now because he had a picture of something. I was like, look at that. Would you look at it? I was making you look at it. I'm sorry, guys. What is wrong with me? Okay, wait. He had a picture of, it was the giant head of cabbage.
Oh,
that cabbage was as big as his stinking body. It was huge. It was like people-sized cabbage. Not that he's like
people-sized.
Not that he's eating people.
You think it's like Jeffrey Dahmer style?
No, you can't say that.
Oh, I take it back.
Look at that. Look at that head of cabbage. Seriously, if I could show you the picture, y'all need to go over to Southern Roots Alaskan Branches. Oh, I can share it. Hold on. I'm going to share it. Oh, I can't. I just have to post it. Shoot. Okay. Go over to his page, but not now. Wait. Just take your time. Go over there later. And then check out his community page. Literally. Oh, it's his picture.
He's blessing your heart.
That's not nice.
We know what that means, sir.
It's not nice. It's his actual picture. So take your screen and make it bigger and pull up his thumbnail. It's him with a giant head of cabbage. That head of cabbage is huge.
It's huge.
Regina said one of my boxers, back when we still wore pantyhose. Wait.
What?
Ate some pantyhose. Then he pooped. It got stuck and we had to pull them out and they stretched. It was a funny sight.
That's a good way to clean the old insides out right there.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Wow.
Huge. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Okay. So.
Huge.
Yeah, it was huge.
Huge.
Okay. So anyway, I want to get serious for a second because I have been watching this thing.
What?
I know. So I've been watching this thing because I like true crime, listening as I bring in my laundry. Oh, that was another thing. I was up super late because Eric went to go put his laundry in the dryer. And he was like, I got it. Don't worry about it. I'll put it in the dryer already. I was like, cool. I'll pull it out when it's done. I'm already waiting up anyway for you to do your video.
Appreciate it.
So I go to wake him up. And I'm like, before I wake him, I'm going to go do his laundry. I go to check the dryer.
Yeah.
Not even started. He put his dryer in the laundry in the dryer. Didn't start it.
Yeah.
And then went to bed. So an hour later, when I went to go check, it was still soaking wet. So I just restarted. So I was up quite late 2 nights ago.
That's a little trick I like to do every now and again.
It's called don't turn the dryer on.
Don't turn the dryer on.
Which all this lack of sleep is also why my hair is looking like this and why it's all like natural wave because I've had literally zero time to do anything with it but just scrunch it.
It looks amazing.
No, it doesn't.
It looks amazing.
It looks like I didn't do anything with it. It looks like my natural ratted out mess. Yeah, that poor boxer. This is why I like Regina though, because she's got boxers, so she understands the chaos that is boxer living and boxer life. Anyway, so I wanted to get serious for a second because I like true crime. I like true crime. Oh, I'm pushing you back. Sorry. I like true crime.
Yeah.
And I've been watching all this stuff.
Do you want to put this down?
There might be fake crime. I mean, I've seen the movie Clue. Pretty sure that was fake crime. Boom. Mind explosion, Jesse.
Wow. For somebody who knows everything, he kind of let me down on that one.
No, my hair was really clean. That's why it's like that, Ariel. It was clean. It just now it has mats and knots in it because it was so clean that all the curls came out and did their thing. And now it looks like I am a dog that hasn't brushed their hair in 3 weeks. But really,
I don't think dogs
brush 24 hours. Dogs go to places to get their hair brushed.
But they don't brush their hair. You just said dogs that don't brush their hair.
Dogs that don't have people that brush their hair.
Thank you.
Or have people that pay people to brush their hair. I love true crime, but ready? I had a nurse who brushed her boxer's teeth. Yeah, happens. I don't, because they also eat a lot of gross stuff, and I'm not putting my hand in their mouth. That's why they don't look me in the face either. That should be another poll question. Does your dog lick you in the face?
Do people? Yeah.
We don't want to know. Never mind. I don't want that to be a question.
Wait,
anyway.
No, you might want to know that in case you meet somebody, then you know.
So I watch a lot of things on YouTube, as most people do.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say that again because Troy's making fun of me now. So you missed the rib talk. We were just asking the question, do you like ribs or do you not like ribs? And if you vote no, just don't. Keep it to yourself. Eric doesn't want to know.
Yeah.
Because he's ready to beat people up for saying no.
It's only yes.
We're talking about ribs because tomorrow morning, Eric's dropping a video at
tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning. You can drop it tomorrow during the day. Drop it at noon. We're dropping it at noon. Let's drop it at noon.
Well, you went from the morning to the noon.
We're dropping it at noon. That would be morning for people on the West Coast.
Okay.
Noon Central Time. We're going to do.
Dude, I just had this because we were talking about
Good night, John and Sarah.
Night. We were. I was going to say night. Love you.
Night. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Anyway, the Southern Roots. I in my mind, I didn't see Southern Roots. I saw Southern Ribs.
Southern Ribs.
Yeah.
Just like me with that weird thong thing.
We're not talking about that.
Troy was making thongs. He was making them.
Making it out of steel and stuff. It doesn't seem.
No, right there. Thongs, right there. See. Budget thongs or yeah.
Come down to your local DG. Get yourself some budget thongs.
There you go. Or you can go to Ohio and get yourself some budget tongs. Anyway, so we talked about ribs a little bit because we're having a video coming out tomorrow night. Good times. Look at my sign. You missed it for the past 15 minutes. I've been doing
are we going to do this again?
Ta-da! I can't.
You were just waiting.
Ta-da!
No. You're still not lifting it, and you're about to fall out of the chair.
Ta-da! Oh, I did it right there. I could totally be Vanna White's sister. I could do like this, bloop, and then flip, or boop, and she touches. I can't. Oh my gosh, I couldn't do it.
Are you getting serious or not? Boop. It's time to get serious.
Boop. I could be Vanna White's sister. Okay, anyway. So I was gonna say, just me with that weird thong thing. I didn't say that. I didn't say. Oh, I probably did say that.
You should put the thong song as a theme song for that video. Just saying. That's what I would do.
Tong song. Tong video.
Tong.
He's going to redo it. Oh, Troy, Eli could use your didgeridoo thing that you have in your shop that I just saw the clip come up. It's weird because it was literally 6 months ago they put out the short, but the short was just suggested to me in my shorts feed, and it's Eli playing this fake didgeridoo, not a real one, and it was in his shop, and he's pushing it. He could play the Tong song for your video. Boom, right there. Man, we are so smart. Anyway,
if anybody else is looking for good suggestions for their videos coming up, let us know.
They're gonna hit the songs in my last video. Vanna White never talks. Oh, very true, Gwen. I could not be Vanna White's sister.
I just got what she was saying.
Well, thanks for pointing that out, Butler Family Farm. I don't think you're tall enough. You're right. I'm not tall enough. Okay. I'm okay. Next week's sign will be lazy bidets ahead. Anyway, so I like true crime. I already said it a whole bunch of times, but this has nothing to do with true crime.
The true crime is that they're putting out thong videos on a...
That's true life, not true crime. There's no crime against tongs. And budget tongs on top of that. Anyway, that being said, I don't know what I was going to talk about. Gosh. Oh, I do remember what I was going to talk about because I wrote it down in my book. Okay, so anyway. So there's this lady. She's a vlogger. She's a family vlogger. And I watch these videos sometimes and I'm like, man, these people are stupid. But I watched this. Thank you, Gwen. I appreciate that. But I watched this video of these. I watch these people doing videos of other people, and they're like, this lady's the worst, and this lady is the worst. Okay, really quick. This lady's the worst. She is a vlogger that vlogged her family. She used to have a family vlogging channel, and I know I don't mind family vloggers. I just think they're interesting. I don't watch a lot of family vlogging. Eric's not a vlog person. He doesn't watch vlogs. I've considered about, wait. Speaking of true crime, everyone be quiet. I have a question. Sorry, too much ninjas or butterflies. Ninjas are butterflies?
That's the Sunday cool tease.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yes, because she does draw you in. I was telling Eric the other day, the Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve, the reason why I like watching her is because I feel like I'm in her brain. Like, I feel like she's talking and you hear her brain thoughts.
Yeah.
That would just be her thoughts. But you hear her like brain thoughts coming out of her mouth while she's talking. So like she's doing like stuff and you're watching her videos and you're like, yeah. And then you feel like you're actually hearing what she's saying. Okay, you're hearing what she's saying, but you feel like you're hearing her thoughts.
I'm really confused
because she speaks them out loud. Just go watch her deviled egg video on the shindig. That one cracked me up because she's like talking. Even Eric was listening to it while he was like trying to sleep last night. And I was like,
I didn't really have an option. No offense.
And then I turned it on and I was like showing him and he's like, is that Ember? And I'm like, yeah.
I think the funniest part was where Steve just walks by and says,
hi, Steve.
He's got a lot of lines. I don't know how he remembers all of them.
Why is it painful, Troy? Anyway, this lady, back to this lady that's despicable. She like hurt her kids and she's in a big trouble now. Like she's in big trouble. This is the Utah lady that she hurt her kids, her and this other lady. Pretty sure they're doing things they shouldn't be doing. Anyway, she is like, I think she's like Mormon or LDS or something, which is fine. Whatever. You do your thing if that's what you want to do. I don't agree with it, but whatever. They live in Utah and this lady's kids, she's mistreating them. Well, everybody in YouTube world saw it for years. YouTube finally pulled her whole channel down at the beginning of last year. And then she did another channel. And so anyway, all this stuff going on, the mom was finally arrested. She's got 6 kids. 4 of them live at home. Now they don't because now they've been in foster homes. Anyway, when she was taken to go before the judge this past week or last week, she basically threw her kid under the bus and said that her 12-year-old, the one that was found like basically tied up, he escaped through a window. The one that was found, they basically was like, she's like, yeah, by the way, video's going to be really entertaining if edited with brain talk voiceovers. Yes, it is, Jen. Anyway, I'm just going to say it. If you look up 8 Passengers, you'll see the lady's stuff. They took her channel completely down without any real explanation. She says she did it. She had like 2.3 million subscribers at one point. Her videos were despicable and awful. Look, I am definitely about firm parenting, but the way she parented was not okay. It was not acceptable. And I feel like, sometimes everybody can do their own thing. You have the right to raise your children the way you want to. You have the right to mess your kids up the way you want to. Unfortunately, that's just what's happening in society today. But she was really bad, like really bad. It was awful. Needless to say, I was watching her video. I was watching a video that a lady was doing on her today. Okay. And it made me kind of mad because this lady started her video and was like, I think, this is another lady now that's like reviewing and talking how trash these people are. She was like, I think, and she's like screaming at the camera. I should have stopped right away when I heard her screaming, but she was like screaming at the camera. She's like, I think all family vlogging channels should be turned off. They should be shut down by YouTube right now because it's a disgrace. All family. And I'm like, well, of course you think that. One, because you're probably some stupid, forgive me if you're offended by this, but I'm going to say it. I don't want to offend anybody, but you're probably some liberal millennial that believes in all these garbage trash ideals that think so many, whatever. I'm not going to go there with her. But this girl obviously needed Jesus, okay? And the mom needs Jesus too, because she was really being terrible with the kids. But this lady was like, everything should be shut down. This mom has no right to do this. First of all, she's right. But here's the reason.
Cancel culture.
Here's the reason why they think that family channels specifically is what she said, should be shut down. And I think really, now that I think about it more and more, I really thought immediately, well, that's because the world doesn't want to see actual godly families doing godly things. And I'm not saying that I'm going to start vlogging and showing my kids or whatever. I'm not. But my kids are a part of our videos. And I would hate for someone to see our videos and think, oh my gosh, they show their kids. Their kids are being, criminalized or whatever. I know it's anytime someone starts with no offense, right? I don't care. I mean, I'll offend people. But the thing is that I feel like this world is offended by Christian people, obviously. This world is offended by people who want to live for Jesus and want to raise their kids for Jesus. So I feel like anytime I show my kids, if we're doing anything godly or anything encouraging in a godly way, we run the risk of being canceled, of being taken down, of being whatever. It's not just these controversial things that you would think. It's actually like actual good.
Just normal, like back in the 40s, 50s, maybe not 60s, but back in the day where it was just teaching people how to be respectful and kind.
Yeah. And the thing is like, this lady was she was garbage. She was horrible. She was a horrible lady.
Normal behavior.
Yes. But she was a horrible lady, and she had some really messed up things. But I feel like she probably could have been a good mom if she wasn't so skewed by some of the things that was going into her head. And I feel like she had a good intent with, she would literally bring her kids in and put them on camera talking about the one girl, her video was, so today such and such has been asking me for a long time. And today she finally gets to shave her legs and armpits. And the little girl's like this. She did not want that to be on camera.
Sure.
And so that's why people are really upset about it. Now, I'm completely against that. I think that's awful. And I think that's terrible to exploit your kids like that. But I also think that having your kids on camera, having your kids be a part of your channel, if you are a YouTube channel, having them be a part, and for people to see what a structured, godly, Jesus-loving, Christ-fearing, Christ-centered home looks like, that should be more. We should have more of those channels. We should have more of those people. We should have more of that. The problem is that we're not going to. But anyway, I just keep seeing this Ruby Frankie junk and all this 8 passengers like, yeah, I said her name. I can tag it now in the thing. Hashtag Ruby Frankie. Now I'm going to get the thing. I can put it in the hashtags. But no, for real though, people that exploit children, people that are mean to kids, people that are ungodly, horrible people, they need Jesus more than anything else. They need our prayer. They need our compassion and our love and our encouragement. They don't need our constant downplaying of them. And I know I just said she was horrible, but it's horrible what she did, and she can change. She can see Jesus and truly be changed, and her heart can change. And I pray that. But man, I tell you what, this is why people like the screaming girl that I was watching. She's the reason. She's one of those people that want everything canceled because, thank you, Rick. Okay, good. Thank you, Rick. I didn't want to offend anybody that would be a liberal, because I have a cousin. I have my aunt. I have an aunt that is like, she will say I'm a bleeding heart liberal, but you know what? I absolutely love her to death. And we get in some of the most amazing conversations. And I know she would know me and know my heart and know that I would never want to hurt anybody's feelings, because I don't. But I feel like so many people just want to cancel everybody for saying stuff. Jen, you're offended. I know, right? Everybody's offended. Good times, Jen. Don't be offended. Good
I'm offended on that 3% that said no, that they don't like barbecue ribs.
Who doesn't like barbecue? We need to know right now who doesn't like barbecue.
I already tried to ask that earlier, and you said I couldn't ask that.
I just asked. Anyway, but anyway, no, I just feel like there's just so much in the world. And I try to watch, I do like true crime. Troy, I said that for you. But I try to fill my head with good things throughout the week as well. So I try to watch different things, but it makes me sad to see that the things that could be good, like family channel, family vlogging, things like that, things that might show a really cool perspective on large families, because she had 6 kids that she was raising, those things that I thought would be neat to see. It's just like terrible. It's just terrible because it's the opposite of exactly what it should be, you know?
Well, I think it goes back to...
I'm offended with the 3% of folks who don't like ribs as well.
Me too, man. I'm really up there with that one.
Troy, go up there and go into the poll and give your opinion as to whether you like barbecue ribs. The 3% can't eat pork. You can have beef ribs.
Well, does it say?
Doesn't say beef or pork. You can have either one.
Beef or pork.
Just ribs in general.
Just beef. If you're not a pork eater.
Maybe they would be rabbit ribs. Do you like rabbit ribs?
Wow, boy, that would not be very filling. That was
good.
I did. That was pretty good.
You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you. I just said that.
You said it in your head. I can hear brain thoughts.
No, I think that's Jen that does brain thoughts. She's holding a class next week, I think, on how to do it.
I think it'd be so cool if Jen did one of the videos. We could do one of Jen's videos, put mute on it, and our brain thoughts while she's talking.
It wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Her brain thoughts are good.
She wants chicken ribs.
Yes, here did on the ribs. I just not heard about you liking true crime. Oh, yeah. I didn't think you knew I like true crime. So I just wanted to say that last time for you that I kind of like true crime. Podcasts and YouTubers. They're great. And now I get the hashtag true crime at the end of this.
You actually hashtagging this stuff nowadays?
Yes, I did. I hashtagged it tonight. I told you I was on my game. I have a list. I made dinner on time. Dinner was ready before 6 p.m. I was ready by like 6:15.
I didn't know what to do.
Deer ribs right there. Deer ribs.
Oh, I wonder.
I'm offended about that 3% too. See, Rick is offended about that 3% person is hiding out. It's probably Caleb. He's probably already ducked out, watching the game, whatever. Yeah.
I wonder if deer ribs are good. I'll see if I can get somebody to give me some deer ribs.
You could ask next door, see if they have deer ribs when they go hunt. Doesn't he hunt next door?
Sometimes.
I like Fake Crime, the Godfather series. Yeah, Fake Crime is not bad. There you go, right there. Fake crime happens.
Anyway, back to what you were saying, though. I think that
was my soapbox. You gonna jump on?
Well, I'm trying. I've been trying to get on for like the last 15 minutes.
Jump on my soapbox. Here you go. I did it.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I just watched myself do it in here on the screen. I did it good. Go ahead.
Anyway.
Venison, yeah. He doesn't hunt. He has tried.
I've never hunted, so I'm trying to train myself.
Yeah.
And I've gone with people who do. Anyway, but
you don't want to see that, Troy.
Just going back, I'm going to close this for a second, just so that I can focus. Anyway, I was going to say that, that unfortunately, most of the time, I mean, it's just like we've talked about before with YouTube channels. People like the drama. People like, I mean, look, a lot of the channels that are bigger, even in like the homesteading world, most of the time, it's somehow tied into drama. It's tied into nonsense. And I think that, if you're going to be true to who you are and what you truly believe, then you got to stick to that.
Yeah.
And not get involved in all that. And I think that, I think if you have a brain in your head, then you don't try to show your kids shaving their legs or something like that. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Jason, Gardening with Goody. I hope you're doing well. School has started, so I'm sure you're very busy. So nice to see you in here. Yes, you don't want to see that, Troy. It's not a good thing. You see the hair now? See how big the hair is now? It's like 3 times the size. Actually, you did see the picture because I showed it on the screen the one time. Then the screen was copied. And then Scott over Rambling with the Brooms reposted it for me on his community tab a couple months ago. That is me in the morning with this. That's me. And I walk just as slow as my hair is fluffy.
So I have a funny story about this real quick.
Okay.
Thunderstick Homestead hunting, just hit the deer. It's easier that way. I had a friend of mine.
Game word will come for you.
I had a friend of mine that went out hunting, didn't get anything at all. Was out there all week, got nothing. On the ride home, super nice guy, saw this young lady on the side of the road dealing with some kind of car problem. So she pulled over. Well, when he pulled over, he went up to her and said, "Hey, do you need some help?" And she said that she couldn't drive her vehicle because she hit a deer. Mm-hmm. Well, he was thinking, you know what? The deer's dead.
Might as well take it.
And she's waiting for the cops. So I'll just get rid of the roadkill because he knew how it died. It just died.
Yeah.
Put it in the back of his truck.
Fresh meat, might as well.
So I think he gutted it while he was waiting for the police. So the police roll up, talk to the lady. The lady tells what happened. So then he asked, well, where's the deer? Mm-hmm. So she's like, that gentleman stopped to help me. He put it in the back of his truck. She's just being nice,
Sure.
She didn't know any better. So he comes back to my friend and was like, hey, the lady said that you picked up the deer and put it in your truck. Did you do that? And he's like, yeah. I just wanted to clean it up to make sure, that way it wouldn't be on the side of the road or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he's like, okay, just stay here for a minute. So he gets in the cruiser, comes back like 2 or 3 minutes later and offers him a ticket. And then proceeds by taking the deer from him. So he didn't get the deer. He had a ticket to pay. And he just got done supposed to be hunting and got nothing.
That's crazy. Anyway, poor guy.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him. I remember that one. I was like, game warden to come get you and do stuff.
Yeah. You got to be careful about that.
Yeah. But yes, there's a lot of drama in the YouTube world.
Yeah.
And there can be, especially with the YouTube reality world. But that's why I can't wait. I'm really excited about the Vlogmas because I'm doing it again. I love doing that.
Okay. Hopefully we don't have all this sick time again.
Yeah, I know, right? But you know what? I just liked it because it was like a little bits of our day. I can literally go back and watch almost every day of December last year and remember what I was doing. I was like, man, that's good for the memories. Jogging the noggin. I made that up.
That's a good one. I like that.
I am on point today.
Okay. I see you.
Anyway, yeah. So that was all my list. That was my entire list. I wanted to talk about how, people be acting stupid. Hey, Nicole, good night. See you later. don't call me during the middle of the day. Call me in the afternoon later because I got my co-op tomorrow. I'll be gone until 2. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. I got my talking about the people and the reality, not talking about true crime. Really had nothing to do with true crime. Just wanted to say that one more time.
I think we all got it now.
Okay. But, yeah.
Where are we at with our poll? Because I see that number just jumped
98% to 2%.
Now we're talking.
Now it's at 2%.
I'm going to end it.
I'm getting ready to end it.
No, don't end it. We got to get that thing back up to 100%.
People be acting stupid. Hey, Gear Grinding, how are you?
Make sure you hit that poll up there.
Gear. Yeah, Gear, you got to go up there. People be acting stupid. Do you work with public too? I do not. Troy, I'm thinking about reconsidering my love of true crime. I don't like it. I love it. I'm not reconsidering it all.
I was at work the other day, and that was a topic that came up because we'll have these group lunches. And
the icebreaker. Do you like true crime? Do you love true crime?
No. We'll see.
Are you afraid for your life? Go ahead. I'm done.
We kind of go around the table sometimes, and they'll ask, like, what are you watching? What kind of series or movies, or have you watched anything? And so it's interesting that it seems like the women really like true crime for some reason, and for the life of me, I can't figure out why. Like, I'll watch it sometimes
because we can't really murder anybody on purpose. We just like to hear about other people getting murdered or murdering other people. We don't.
That concerns me.
Well, I would never murder somebody. I just like to know if I needed to do it, I would know the best way because all these people that I'm listening to get caught. I'm not actually doing research. I'm not going to admit
that's basically
I'm just going to stop talking now.
That's
good night, Rick.
So I was watching one today. I'll say this much. And I don't know if you know this or not.
I am not doing research on true crime.
Check this out. Ready? Here's the thing. Did you know that they can actually tap into your vehicle? And because of how many computers are on a vehicle now,
not mine, because I drive like an 08. There's literally nothing good on there.
No. Anyway, they can tell when you lock the doors, unlock the doors, when you put the vehicle in drive.
You think when Abigail and Luke's? Park? Maybe like 2001s.
Well, no, not something that old.
I'm going to drive theirs now.
But I'm not sleeping tonight. If somebody put me on your prayer list.
Your true crime fetish is this animal spraying me in the face with bee spray when I went and banged her on the door of the hotel at 1 a.m. in the morning to tell her she left the lights on in her Tahoe. Hey, that wasn't just any bee spray. That was wasp spray, and it could shoot 15 feet, mister. 15 feet of shooting people. Barbecue ribs, are you mean cooked on the barbecue grill? Or actually seasoned in sauce and barbecue sauce and cooked on the grill, whatever way. Whatever way you want to think here, that way you'll vote yes. He actually smoked them, so he didn't cook them on the grill at all.
Yeah, the video's
barbecue
coming out
meaning
tomorrow.
Like the sauce. Video's coming out tomorrow. You got to watch it.
Sauce,
yeah. 2001 is not old, you're right, but it is definitely an older vehicle. Their vehicle, not they. Luke's vehicle, his 2001 Jeep, does like this when you drive it. And then your cheeks are jiggling. I get a really good workout with my arms, though, because my arms are like, I don't drive that vehicle. It's a lot. Jesse said, just kidding. It didn't happen. But yeah. Yeah.
Thunderstick, this kind of concerns me.
You need to bury something, bury it vertical. Just saying. Don't ask how I know. Oh, fantastic. Hey, Melody and Ryan, my wild home. How are you guys? I love actual barbecue ribs, just cooked on the barbecue grill, not sauce. Nah, I still like
Wait, what just happened? Why did our percentage go down?
Melody and Ryan just came in. Did you vote for
Who just voted no on the
didn't
ribs?
Like ribs? Barbecue
ribs?
ribs?
Oh, my goodness.
Did you vote no? We need to know.
We're asking for people to fess up. Whoever hit no.
We have a 99. We don't have a 99. We have a 95%.
Yeah.
That's
I think people are just trying to troll me now.
They're messing with you now.
Yeah.
Just pure trolls. Trolling everything.
I mean, look, Gear
43 votes.
Gear said there was 41 moments ago.
Oh, Gear did it.
Gear did it. And there may have been one other person because there's 2 new votes.
Melody and Ryan came in. Jen says it wasn't me. Thunderstick said, who was the communist? Probably can't say that on here either. I probably can't say True crime, communism. I can say true crime.
You just said it twice.
I said true crime a lot more than twice. It's like 30% of our actual thing tonight. Apparently, I'm researching how to cougar. What? According to the side chat of my premiere. Now that would be a true crime. I'm voting for a friend. My Home said just voting for a friend. They don't like barbecue ribs. That's awful. Melanie and Ryan told me they don't eat meat, so they told don't eat meat, so they told the truth. Oh wow.
Why are you?
She said we are literally vegetarian.
Who said that?
Melody and Ryan.
They're vegetarians?
I know. I have a whole complete different thought about them now.
Why did we have them on the channel?
Why did they have us on there? Why did we go to their channel?
Why did we go? I don't know. Oh, they're Canadian.
Canadian vegetarians.
And they're isolationists.
I kind of like that, though. It's okay. We like you anyway.
All right. We'll keep
And they have family in Texas, so we definitely like them.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, we like them. Okay, we take it back. We love you guys.
We should just go visit their family.
Thunderstick said, I just unsubscribed at My Wild Home. Don't blame the vegans.
We got to show love.
Gear says my meat is vegetarians. That's true. My cows are all vegetarian. My chickens are not vegetarians. They're omnivores. They really do. They love some good stuff. Jen said, I'm changing my vote. I like them, but shouldn't.
There's no caveats in there.
Canadian vegetarians are the best. I agree. They're not vegan. They're vegetarians. Hold it. She said, hold it.
Sure, I understand.
Shut up, Siri. Hold it. We are not vegan. She's offended at the possibility of being called a vegan at this point.
All right, maybe I'm confused.
We need clarification on why you feel offended about the vegan versus vegetarian thing. What is wrong with that?
She comes back with like a full link.
You think she's Jessie?
Jesse's going to have it in about 3.8 seconds.
Chickens are cannibals and psychos. Very true.
True.
Very true.
Oh, so let me tell you this little story.
Oh, so, that's all we have. We eat cheese. No offense.
That was a much.
I hope we are not offending you because we love you guys.
We're just messing. We're just messing.
Vegans don't do dairy. Vegetarians do. That's it right there. Boom. Gear cleared it up. Thank you, Gear. They eat fish. Butler Family Farm says they eat fish. We used to eat vegan. No offense. You used to eat vegan, Jen? Oh, that's because you're in California.
Oh, they made them.
They made them.
They had to eat soy.
I think when you cross the Californian border, they're like vegans and vegetarians only. And then if you get in and you go around the mountains and go up north, then you can eat other stuff that's not vegan or vegetarian, but you have to hide out somewhere. A vegetarian does not eat any animal flesh, such as meat, poultry, or fish. A vegan is a stricter vegetarian who also avoids consuming dairy, eggs, and other animal ingredients derived from animals. Wait, stop. So I got to know. She said it wasn't because of California. We just can blame it. Just blame California, Jen. Just blame it.
It's easier.
So really quick though, Melody, I got to know. Melody and Ryan, are you a vegetarian that eats fish? Do you eat fish?
There's a lot of fish right there.
Do you eat fish?
I think they said they went fishing or something.
She went fishing. She eats fish. So maybe are you considered a vegetarian, or are you considered a what is a vegetarian that eats fish then? If a vegetarian doesn't eat fish and a vegan doesn't eat things, they're stricter, like no dairy, eggs, and other stuff from the animals. Pescatarian. Boom. I knew it was a thing. So that's the meat that they eat is the fish, which is pescatarian, because pescar means to fish in Spanish. But anyway, pescatarian, fisher, like a fish eater, but nothing else. Cheese and fish. Boom. Got it. Huh. Awesome. Love it.
Okay.
I love it.
We're going to let it slide.
That's a good information right there. And we're going to let your answer say no. Do you not eat fish ribs? Do they have ribs? If you eat the bones, if you eat the meat around the ribs of a fish, then technically you like ribs, although probably not barbecued. So, okay, you'll pass on that one.
I don't know.
Pigs will eat anything. I remember a pig on the farm I grew up on. If a chicken got out of the pen, usually a chicken never made it out alive. Our pigs don't eat our chickens or our ducks or anything. But we did have a pig that we invited over here once for a little visit. He had a date. with our ladies, and he ate everything. Big Buster was in there acting like a bruiser, eating all my chickens. And Buster got busting out of here. I called his dad and I was like, get him out of here. You're fired. It's what Jesus ate, fish and cheese. Huh.
It's true.
Jesus might have been a pescatarian.
Could have been.
We need to find out if it says in the Bible that he ate beef or pork. Jesus of Nazareth. Oh my gosh. That could be a thing. We need to know if he ate pork. There's a store with that name. That's hilarious. I love that. I don't eat cheese like that, but I would go to that store just to admire all the cheeses.
We're not getting to the cheese again.
Lamb. He did eat lamb, didn't he? Did he eat lamb? Well, I mean, did he eat lamb?
He was the Lamb of God.
Did he eat lamb though? Did Jesus? I wonder if Jesus ate meat other than fish. I know he ate fish and bread and cheese.
Yeah, I think we went through this before.
But did he eat ribs? I mean, not ribs, but like beef and pork.
Okay.
Is that biblical?
Moving right
Jesse,
along.
do you know? Is that anybody? Any of my pastors in here? Troy, where are you now? We're done talking about poop and now you're rolled out? You're not here no more? Dude, yes, Lamb. I'm thinking.
Okay, so can we reel it back in?
Like a pescatarian? Passover, so he must have ate lamb. Wait, setter. What's setter? What's setter?
Can we? Oh my goodness.
Go ahead. I'm gonna listen.
I don't know. Are you?
Huh. Oh yeah, that's right. Passover setter.
Not listening.
But wait, what's in the Passover feast? Is it lamb? It's got to be lamb. Go ahead. Come on, finish talking.
You've just taken it all away from me.
I need to know what the special foods are of setter. Go.
Okay.
Are you talking?
Well, no, they ate quail too, though. Don't forget.
Did Jesus, though? It says, so the festive dinner may contain time-honored favorites like chicken soup and gefilte fish, but it's fish is what it's saying. He may not have, it's a whole bunch of stuff, but on the setter plate, it's not, I know setter, so I know this now that I've seen this done. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Jesus was a pescatarian, possibly. I doubt he ate pork. He was Jewish, right? He ate biblically clean. Paul seems to be more open to eating meat, but even Paul was open to vegetarianism.
Food is food to me.
Story of Jesus feeding fish to people would support the view Jesus may have been a pescatarian. That's crazy awesome.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So talking about eating well, regardless if you're a pescatarian
Seder.
or a carnivore
Seder.
or anything else.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it wrong.
So
Seder.
There was a guy that I work with, and we were talking about cows the other day.
Uh-huh.
And he was telling me that his cows get cancer at like a younger age.
Cows get cancer?
Well, I mean, it's obvious that animals can get cancer, right? You're not surprised by that, right?
No.
Okay.
Livestock can get cancer?
Yes. Anyway, so I asked him, I said, well, that's interesting because his were like between 3 and 5. And I said, well, that's pretty interesting. Have you figured out, if it's like the bloodline or something like that? And he said, no, it's not that. They found out that it was from all the pesticides on the hay that they've been feeding them.
What?
So now
Monsanto's getting our cows too.
So he said now they only feed them non-pesticide hay. And I'm thinking, well, I could have told you that.
Bro. That's really interesting. Some good information in here. Jesus ate fish and is seen completely without sin, suggesting that eating fish is not a sin. The Bible does not explicitly state that Jesus ate any other meat other than fish. And websites, the fact that no lamb is mentioned at the Last Supper is evidence that he did not. But interesting. Very interesting. I think cancer is the biggest death cause for dogs.
I can see that. Look, Gear said if you didn't know cows could get cancer, I guess you haven't bought those big tubes of hamburger at Walmart.
It's true. We can't talk about those. Dave likes to buy those. Even when we raise our own beef here, my father-in-law, right there, that guy, he'll still go buy those big tubes of ground beef from Walmart and Costco and other places. Even though we raise our own grass-fed, non-fertilized hay, non-pesticidal pesticide hay for our cattle. But he's still buying the junk meat. That guy right there.
Shots fired at Dad.
We're a team. We're a fencing team. I'm not shooting any shots.
A fending team?
A fencing team. We fence.
Like you guys are out there just...
Ours is too lean, he says.
You can't make everybody happy. We're trying.
Well, you keep the good meat for yourself and the store bought for company. They're not even company. They literally are us. They're right here on the ranch. That's the thing, Gear. He's too good for our really good meat. Yeah. Dave's like, no thanks. I'm going to buy my meat at the store. Yeah. It's offensive team. We're a fencing team. Fencing team.
You shouldn't do that. Look at your lips.
Fencing.
Look at your lips when you do that.
I know. I look like the lady from Wallace and Gromit where she's got the lips. She's like, fencing. Okay.
You can do the little duck lip thing where you put things on it, like plumps the lips.
Homicidal, pesticidal, true crime.
Oh, we're back to that again?
Yes. Good times. That's why I wanted to make sure I did it for you. Good times. You did it backwards. Good time. How did you do it so good?
Because I know what I'm doing.
Good times.
Remember, you don't have good eye depth.
Good. It's called depth. Good times.
Because you're coming towards the camera here.
Did we stop? Did we mess up a little bit on here?
I don't think so.
A fencing team. We can hear you.
All right. So what else you got over there?
That's it. My list is done.
That's all
I'm done with my list.
Done with the list.
Done with the list. I put my banner up. I got my list done. I even printed out all my stuff ahead of time for storm chasing class tomorrow. It's going to be a big lesson tomorrow. Man. We're talking about updraft, downdraft, all the drafts.
You were seriously hyped for tonight.
I was ready. Don't ask me we're having dinner tomorrow or for the next 4 days. I have no idea. But I did have groceries for today and I did dinner tonight. I feel like because I've done dinner the past couple nights, like I knew what we were having, I feel like I should be off.
Really?
For like a couple more days. Yeah. If you make dinner 4 days out of a week, you should not have to worry about dinner the other 3 nights.
Really?
Good night, Jesse. I hope you have a good night with your bidet. Your lazy bidets ahead. Wait till you guys see what I got Eric for his birthday.
Nope.
Already buying birthday presents.
Better not.
Good thing is he doesn't look at my Amazon purchases. Blah-da. Look, I even decorated in here. Did you notice my decorations I did right there?
Yes, I did.
Were you so mad?
I just keep my comments to myself.
Right there. Right there.
All right.
What is wrong? Why can't I do that? Ta-da! Right there. Ta-da! Oh, I did it right there. Okay. People were just like, dude, she needs to go to bed. Are you done? I'm done. Okay. Yeah, leftovers for the next 3 days. That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
My burger guy said that he's got to charge $5 per pound this year. Darn good burger, but I don't know. That's not too bad, actually. That's really good because we charge more than that a pound for burger. So we charge like $10 a pound for hamburger minimum. Sometimes it's 11, depending on what you're buying it in. But yeah, no, we charge quite a bit. But ours is grass-fed, unfertilized hay, and pasture-raised, grass-fed from start to finish. It's like not grain finished, none of that. So you do get a really lean meat. But that's what we charge because that's what it's going to cost. But if you go to our processor up in Sulphur Springs and you go to her place, she has like a shop area because she has a lot more turnover, so she can afford to charge less. I think she charges anywhere between $4 and $6 a pound for ground beef. So she does, that's good pricing.
But hers is not grass fed.
Hers is not grass fed. It is, I think, grain fed and grain finished or whatever, one of those. I think it might be grain finished as well, but
yeah.
Hey, 'tis what it is.
So true.
What it is. Anyway, all right. My list is done.
Let's get the final saying on the poll over here.
Final poll count. 95 to 5.
In the poll.
Done.
I'll take a 95% anytime.
There you go.
Even when I was
there you go. Right on. I'm sure I'll buy some, but probably not 130 pounds again. Yeah, that's a lot of meat gear. Although we go through that kind of stuff too. We go through a lot of meat. Yeah. So, we do a lot of pork and beef because we raise it. So we know what's going into it.
So we want to make sure that we put this disclaimer in there that everything that Monica said is not to be used against us in any way, fashion, or form. And if Monica offended you by calling out liberals, communists, or
millennials. Come back next week. I'll probably offend you then.
And we're just having fun.
Yeah, we are.
Don't ever take it too seriously.
Look, Jesse was gone for 230 seconds. They are all still polling. We're done polling. Wait, that's weird. 95 to 4%. We only had a 99% vote.
That's messed up.
Barbecue deer ribs does sound good.
That does sound good. I want to try to get some of those.
Ribs get an A.
So don't forget, we're dropping our video tomorrow. Part of #the Shindig.
Make sure you go check out all the other videos. Jen was in there. Jesse and Lisa are in there. All kinds of people are in there. A whole bunch of people were in there. So it was a whole month full of videos. Super excited to go back and watch some of those. Go put that in your playlist. Go put the playlist in your watch later list and go check us out and watch all the videos in that list.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be good.
And you win prizes if you get a lot of thumbs up and views. So
do you?
Supposed to.
Really?
Give me them prizes.
Did you read all the rules? I didn't read all the rules. I should read rules.
Man, we just got to tell everybody we know to go in there, watch the video, just thumbs up, even if they don't like it. And then
share it and be like, thumbs it up. Get the video out. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You have a good one too, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in here. Good night, Regina. Good night, Gear. Good night, Jen and everybody. Good night, Ember. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Hey, who likes good, fun talks, ribs, and true crime? Farmers' wives do.
Farmers do for the most part.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Oh.